actually works, and more importantly, how it would actually work for you. And I put this picture here because in the next 30 or 45 minutes after we're done here tonight, you're going to be kind of laughing at the old ways that we've been taught to grow our money through mutual funds and through the stock market, through real estate. And you're going to see a new light of how artificial intelligence is changing society, and more importantly, how it can change your personal finances when you take action tonight. Now, as you probably know, the big banks have been in bed with the governments for many, many years. And what happens is us hardworking people, right, we go and we earn money and we go put our money into the bank. And then the bank doesn't just sit there and we can withdraw the money anytime that we want. The bank then takes our hard-earned cash, they go invest it into things like the foreign exchange market. And now they're using things like artificial intelligence to get crazy returns on our money. And they give us pennies, literally pennies. And so what tonight is about beating the banks at their own game and using the same sort of technology and the same investment strategy that a lot of the times the big banks would use. But this time, instead of the banks making money off of your money, you have the opportunity to make money off of your money. Okay, so we call the people that have figured this out, we call them the Beat the Banks Network. And again, my goal here tonight is to show you guys undeniable proof that this actually, as a matter of fact, does work, and it will work for you. If you're in any of our Facebook groups, our results group, we have literally thousands and thousands and thousands of testimonials of people raving about what this software is doing for them. Now, I got to ask you guys a question, if you would, in the chat box. Would you give me a 1 if you're familiar with the Forex market, and give me a 2 if you're not really familiar with the Forex market, so I can understand who I'm talking to? Again, just give me a 1 if you are familiar with the Forex market, and a 2 if you are not familiar with the Forex market. Okay, so it looks like we've got a little bit of mix of both. I'll spend just a second talking about this. The Forex market, the foreign exchange market, is it's basically when you're exchanging one country's currency for another, right? Say you earn in the Great British Pound. When you come over to America, you exchange it for the US dollar. And say you stay here for 2 weeks, you go back and you exchange it for the Great British Pound again. Your money could either be worth more or it could actually be worth less. And every second of the day, these exchange rates are changing constantly. So we're dealing in the Forex market. It's a $5.3 trillion per day market. That's open 24 hours, 5 days per week. Now, I do have to read this quick little disclaimer with you guys. Basically, it says that foreign exchange options, cryptocurrency trading carries a high level of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Leverage creates additional risk and loss exposure. Before you decide to trade or engage with these, carefully consider your investment objective, experience level, and risk tolerance. You could lose some or all of your initial investment. Do not invest money that you cannot afford to lose. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Educate yourself on the risks associated with foreign exchange options and cryptocurrency trading, and seek advice from an independent financial tax advisor if you have any questions. Now, this is for you tonight. If you are somebody that's an expert trader, we have people that have been trading for decades that are seeing this technology and are blown away. This is also for you if you're brand new to trading, you've never traded in your entire life, like was kind of my situation, then this is also for you because it's going to allow you to shortcut your way to results. In an industry where 96% of people actually fail trying to learn how to trade Forex, we're flipping that statistic on its head, okay? Now, the objective for this call is to persuade you that the best way to achieve financial freedom is through trading, and the best way to actually trade is through Benjamin and Hamilton, which are the world's first ever of its kind AI-powered Forex trading softwares. Now, I got to tell you the story really quickly about how this all came to be. It's kind of interesting. I got a call from a friend of mine named Hassan, who happens to be one of the owners now of this company, about let me see, I'm trying to get rid of this. There we go. I got a call from him about 7 months ago, and he told me, he's like, Adam, I met this guy. He's this brilliant trader. He lives in South Florida. You got to meet him. And I was like, well, I don't really know anything about trading, but sure, sounds good. So he puts me on the phone with this guy named Quicksilver, and I end up going to play golf because he lives like 15 minutes down the road from me, funny enough. And I end up going playing golf with him. And over this round of golf, I'm getting to know this guy's story, and he's really, really interesting. He is a super genius. He scored 182 on the IQ score test. It's the 93rd highest that was recorded currently, which is insane. And so I started asking him, I said, well, what did you do with your Einstein-like brain? And he basically said that over 20 years ago, he was sending trade signals up to a wealthy friend of his up in New York. And he had sent several in a row, about 30 trades in a row that seemed to work out. And so there's this one trade over 20 years ago that was just going to plummet through the floor. He told his friend that he was really, really sure about it, so he should put up some money. The guy ended up putting up $1 million into the trade. So obviously he's very, very wealthy. In the matter of like 2.5 hours, he turned $1 million into $147 million. Pretty freaking cool, right? Not too bad. So what he did is he cut Dave or Quicksilver, he cut him a commission check for $11 million, and that's initially how he got his money to start trading. Now, it wasn't always like that. Actually, for several years after that, every month he lost thousands of dollars trying to figure out his algorithm, trying to figure out his system, and then one day, boom, things started clicking, and they started clicking in a big way. And word got out so much so that the second biggest hedge fund on Wall Street had called him up and asked him to start trading at their firm. And obviously, they don't trust just anybody with their money. He was trading not thousands, not hundreds of thousands. He was literally trading millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And he set all sorts of records for this company, made the company billions and billions of dollars over the time that he was there. And eventually, he got out of that and he started doing his own thing, trading his own money. But he's 50 years old now. He's got a child. He's also got a minor golfing addiction, and he doesn't want to be staring at the charts all day long, and I totally understand that. So here's what he's done. He's taken his system, he's taken his algorithm, and he's paired it with Microsoft's artificial intelligence. It's called Microsoft's Azure Artificial Intelligence, and created the world's most powerful Forex trading software that I've ever seen. And so I thought about it, I said, that sounds good, but it sounds too good to be true. And, like, is this really the future? Is there like really going to be robots that can help us make money? And I was like, whatever, I'll just give it a try. So I remember I ended up putting $1,000 into account. And I remember texting my friend Hassan about it, who had introduced me today. And I said, dude, I'm up 19% in 3 days and I haven't lost a trade. And I got so excited about it, even though it was just on a small account. But I got so excited that I started telling other people about it. And this was even before I was involved. And this is my friend Derek that I shared it with. He's a non-trader. He said, I just did the math. My software's been on for 6 total days. And that time I've won 30 of 30 trades, and my account's grown by 12.8%. Tyler, who was a friend of mine that was actually successful in trading, he said that I won 91 out of 91 trades, never seen anything like this before. Nick says, no, man, done the $200 last night. This must be a scam, huh? I'm freaking out. This is insane. My buddy A-Rod, one of my best friends in the world, said, dude, I'm up 40% in 3 weeks. This is a life hack. And really, what you're going to learn tonight is seriously a life hack that can get you to financial freedom faster than anything else that I've ever seen before. So that's why I'm here, is because I've been trying to help people make money for over a decade now, and I've never seen something like this where somebody that doesn't have to be an amazing speaker, they don't have to be an amazing marketer or salesperson, can get involved in something and can actually start winning. And that's why I got involved with this, because I know what the mission of the company is. It's literally to help 100,000 people around the world create real financial freedom. So is it okay with you guys if I show you guys a quick demo? If it's okay, give me a yes in the chat box. If it's okay if I give you guys a quick demo, and if you don't want to see the demo, I can just go and I can go to bed, or I can go chill and take a nap. But if we get some people saying yes, then I will actually show you guys a live demonstration. Okay, so let me show you guys how this works exactly. It's really, really simple, okay? I am going to exit out of the slides here. Let's see. How do I do that? Exit out of the slides. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to enter over here, and I'm going to show you 2 different softwares. One is called Benjamin. One is called Hamilton. They're very different softwares. Let me explain how they work. Okay, this software is called Hamilton. It's designed for people that have smaller accounts. You can start with as low as a couple $100. I think that it's great if you have $500 or $1,000. It's fantastic. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to take nearly 100 trades every single day, and it takes very, very small trades. And I'll show you guys, this is just my account, and to show you guys an idea of how many trades it will take in a day, it's really quite impressive. Let's see. Let's sort it by the time here. And let's say on the 11th, for example, it took one. Oops, am I looking at this right? On the 2nd, excuse me. Hello. So you can see the date over here to the left, and all these trades actually happened on the 2nd. Okay, here we go. So here it is. On the 2nd, it took from here all the way down. It's taking trades, 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 continuing to take trades, continuing to take trades, continuing to take trades, continuing to take trades. all in one day. It's continuing to take these okay, there it ends. So it takes nearly 100 trades in a day, and it takes these little baby trades that add up. So the cool part about this software is that it is you're never at a great amount of risk because you're only risking a small amount of money per trade. So this is the Hamilton software. In the past, again, we can't guarantee future results, but in the past testing, it's generated anywhere from $300 to $700 per month, even only on a $500 account. Hamilton is a fixed rate return software. It doesn't matter if you have $500 in it, or it doesn't matter if you have $5,000 in the account. It's designed to generate the same amount of return, anywhere from $300 to $700. We've been seeing a lot of people around $500 in a month. Now, obviously, these are past results. These are real results of the past. You guys can see my account, but in the future, the results may change. Now, I just have to say that. So this is Hamilton. It's designed for smaller accounts. You basically just install this onto your trading account, and it'll do all the trades for you, which is really, really cool. Now, our other trading software is actually called Benjamin. Benjamin is a compounding software that's designed to compound your money over time. This is a trading account that I have that I started a few months back. And since I've been using Benjamin personally, I've seen my account grow anywhere from like 8 to 15% per month. And this has been happening for now, I would say close to maybe 4.5, 5 months. Now, let me show you how Benjamin actually works. It's very, very cool. Over here to the left, you see the date. Over here, you see under symbol, you see the pair that it's actually trading. So in this case, it's the euro versus the Great British Pound. And over here to the right, you see the profit, which is cool. It made $109. Big deal. Next trade is it came back and it won $146. Now, the thing about Benjamin is it will win 80 to 90% of the trades. But what's impressive about Benjamin is not the fact that it'll win this amount of trades, is the fact, the thing that's impressive is how it actually loses. The artificial intelligence is designed to get you out of losing trades. Now, even, there's a lot of traders out there that can win 80 to 90%, but in those 10% that you lose, you can wipe out all your gains, or you could wipe out your entire account in Forex if you don't do it properly. So that's the thing that's so amazing about Benjamin, and Michael and Dante and some of you guys that have been using it, you can attest for this, but is it designed to get you out of losing trades? So for example, I lost $196, boo-hoo. The software realized that this was a losing trade, so it took a trade at a better point, and it came back and it won $202, okay? As you can see, it'll win the majority of the trades, but here's another example. It lost $231, and it came back and it won $236. Okay, here's another example. It lost $242, it lost $6, it came back and it won $253. Okay, another example. Lost $469, it lost $46, it came back and it won $526. So you get the idea. Is it will win the majority, and then it'll break you out at break even on the losing trades. And that's what makes Benjamin different than any other trading robots or trading system that's out there on the planet, is it uses artificial intelligence to get you out of losing trades. Now, on our base settings, in the past 7 months that we've been running it, we have not had a losing trade. And what I mean by that is, and knock on wood, is in the past 7 months, if you're on our base settings, every losing trade has got you out at break even or close to break even, which is very, very, very impressive, okay? So this is Benjamin. It's a compounding software. It's designed to compound your money over time and grow over time. Hamilton was the quick trader that would take nearly 100 trades a day. It's designed to get you a fixed rate return, okay? So these are the couple different softwares. How many of you guys think this is pretty cool, by the way? You guys think this is cool? Give me a 777 in the chat box if you guys think these softwares are pretty cool. 777 if you guys think it's pretty cool. Okay, a whole bunch of you guys. Will, Jason, Kevin, Claire. Sweet. Nicholas. You're on. Aaron. Okay, all you guys. Okay, it's pretty cool, right? Yeah, it's actually mind-blowing. I get mind-blown every day that this is the product that I get to wake up and talk about. It's just insane. So this is really cool. So let me go back here, and I'm actually going to continue the presentation. And let me go here, and I keep drawing on here on accident. I don't know how I'm doing that. Let's see. Annotate, and I'm going to clear. Oh, is that me or is that somebody else? I think that's Michael messing with me. So I got a question for you guys, and I want to actually hear it in the chat box. 777's everywhere. Yes, I love it. Okay, so I got to ask you guys a question. if you use the same software that over 4,700 members successfully are using, that I'm using, that Michael's using, that Dante's using, that all these people are using, if you use the same exact software, do you think that you guys could become successful too? Seriously, let me know what you think in the chat box. If you use the same software that over 4,700 people are already using successfully, do you think that you could become successful too? Probably, right? Now, I got to ask you guys a question. Is it okay, and I want to hear a response from you guys because I want to make sure it's fine. Is it okay if I show you how you can get access to the software and show you a really special offer that we put together to help you become successful? Is that okay if I spend 5 or 10 minutes talking about this really quickly, a special offer that we put together to help you become successful? Is that all right? All right, cool. So let me explain to you how you can get access to this. So here's what you're going to get. Number one, you're going to get access to an AI-powered software license. Now, with this software license, you can use Benjamin or you can use Hamilton, or we have another trader called Conservatrader. You can use any of the 3 softwares that you would like to use. Now, I know the big question that you're asking is, will it actually work for me, Adam? I see it's working for you and Dante and Michael, but will it actually work for me? And don't take my word for it. Join one of our Facebook groups. You see thousands of people's results. This is what Susan said. She said, I fell in love with Benjamin after the year-long back test, but now after spending 24 hours live with him, 10 out of 10 closing profit trades with 15% profit. Jamie said, wow, 35% this past month. Benji is on fire. Cal said, it's so grateful to see Benjamin really work with no effort. Well, see, boom, boom, it's making me money. Matthew Proud said up 6% in 2 days. I love that I can still win trades thanks to the software, even though I know nothing about how to trade. That's why I moved forward with this. I never wanted to learn how to trade, and I never wanted to stare at the charts, but I always knew that trading could be lucrative. This algorithmic software is an absolute game changer. Okay, Jesse Mendoza said first 18 hours of testing Benjamin, up 7%. Abdur is basically telling his story. He was in surgery. While I was in surgery, he got into his first trade, and he actually made money in surgery. Drake said the results are rolling in. To me, this is winning 100% of the trades because the negative trades were cost average out by the software. Not only even out, but I actually made a few bucks off it. Obviously, past performance does not necessarily indicate your future results, but look at the history. I could show you guys pages and pages and pages and pages of testimonials of our successful customers that are already using this project. I want you guys to just do the math, okay? Here's the deal. With compounding interest, if you were to start an account tonight with $5,000, or whatever amount, say your account started with $5,000, and all it did was grow by 10% per month. Do you know that in 5 years or in 60 months, that $5,000 would turn into $1.5 million? This is how the rich are getting richer, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the bad news. If compounding interest is not working for you right now, then compounding interest is actually working against you. So in a couple minutes, you're going to have the opportunity to stop that vicious cycle and get compounding interest to start working for you. Okay, does that sound good? All right. Now, who this is for you if you've never traded or invested before. This is if you're an expert trader. This is if you only have $500 or a couple $100, or you only have $1,000 to invest. This is also for you if you have $10 million to invest. Another cool thing that you're going to get when you get the software is you're actually going to get invited into a group where you're going to get updates from a Wall Street legend, somebody that's been trading for over 2 decades. And he's going to be sending you a couple quick announcements each week. He'll send you updates about if there's important market news that's going to happen. He'll shut off your software for you if he sees that something dangerous is going to happen. And so you're going to have updates from him, which this is literally priceless. You'd have to pay, you couldn't even put a price. You couldn't even pay this guy enough money to actually do this for you one-on-one, okay? Now, the cool part about this also, when you get started with the software, you can actually use a demo account. So if you're like, Adam, I want to give it a try and I like the idea, but I don't actually want to risk any of your own money. The cool part is you can open up on a demo account and you can actually see how it would actually work had you put real money in it. In this case, you're just playing with demo money. You're playing with play money, okay? So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get access to one software license that's a value of $2,997. I was thinking, well, what else could you possibly need to become successful with this? And I thought, well, amazing support. And so what we've done is we're working continuously around the clock, hiring people like crazy to give you guys amazing customer support. We even have the option where you can get on a live Zoom call just like this. And I know Michael actually provides this in his group as well. You can get on his live Zoom call and somebody can actually walk you through the entire setup process and actually do it for you. Now, to give you an idea, when I first became a part of this company like 7 months ago, installation was a pain in the butt. It was a nightmare. It would take several hours for me to figure it out. A lot of times I wasn't even sure if it was working or not. But now it's very, very easy thanks to all the awesome resources and support that we have. So you can get the AI software license and a VIP support. And the last thing I was thinking, I was like, well, like what else could you possibly need to become successful? And I got to ask you guys a question. What are your 2 biggest expenses that you pay life right now? And I want to hear it in the chat box. What are your two biggest expenses that you pay life right now? What are your two biggest expenses that you have? I want to hear it in the chat box. What are the two biggest expenses that you have in life right now? Okay, bank loan, car payment, mortgage, car and home, mortgage, okay, mortgage, school loan, okay, credit card, home, okay. All these are good, but none of these are even in your top two, okay, uni loan. None of these are even in your top two biggest expenses that you pay life right now, okay? Is it okay if I cheat with you and I actually give you the second biggest expense that you'll ever have? The second biggest expense that you'll ever have is taxes. The average wage earner, at least in America, I know some of you guys are in Europe, so it might actually be even worse than this, but the average wage earner will pay 51% in taxes. To Uncle Sam, that's 51 cents out of every dollar that you earn that you're paying to the government. That's $5.10 out of every dollar, out of every $10 that you earn that you're paying to the government. That's $51 out of every $100. That's $510 out of every $1,000. That's $5,100 out of every $10,000. That's $51,000 out of every $100,000. That's $510,000 out of every $1 million that you earn in your life, you're going to pay to taxes. And you may be thinking, well, Adam, I don't pay 51% in taxes, but check this out. What's it called when you earn it? That's income tax, right? What's it called when you buy something? That's called sales tax, right? So you just got taxed on the same money twice, and most people didn't even think about that. What is it called when you sell it for more than you bought it? That's capital gains tax. What's it called when you own it? That's property tax. And what's it called when you die? That's called death tax. So in average, the average earner, at least in America, and in Europe it may be even more, will pay 51% in taxes, okay? Crazy. Now, number one. And number two, if your second biggest expense is taxes, then what's number one? Number one is ignorance. Ignorance. And what do I mean by that? Let's say that you're a relatively high wage earner in America last year, and you earned $80,000, okay? You did well. You lack the knowledge on how to actually make $1 million. That means that last year you paid life $920,000 for not knowing how to make $1 million. That also means that this year you're probably going to pay life $920,000 again. That means the following year you're going to pay life $920,000, and you're going to continue to pay life $920,000 until you figure out how to make $1 million. Now, I can't guarantee you anything, but I showed you guys a compounding model that can grow your money substantially over time. This is not a get-rich-quick system, but over the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, imagine how your money can grow, okay? So we helped you with number one. Your number one biggest expense is ignorance, but this number two biggest expense, okay, if we help you with that as well. The number two biggest expense, when you get started tonight, you're actually going to get set up with a professional Forex tax advisor by the name of Mark Prolak. Basically, what will happen with him, he's somebody that charges $300 an hour. He's been doing this for decades, and he will actually help you, and you'll be able to ask him questions about how do I actually save the most of my money? How do I keep the most of my money that I'm earning through the software and in my trading account versus paying it towards the government? Okay, so if you're going to get the AI software license, you have the VIP support, you're going to get the Forex tax advisor. I was thinking, well, what's the last thing that you could need to possibly become successful? A business growth system. Now, our company works the same way that the biggest companies in the world work, same way that Uber works, Airbnb works, that Walmart works, that Amazon works. They all have affiliate programs. When you send them business, they pay you. Okay, our business works the same way. If you get on board, you start seeing awesome results, I'm sure you're going to tell your friends and your family members about it. Unless you hate money and you hate your friends, then you're probably going to tell them about it. And so we want to reward you for that. Now, when you refer 3 people to it, you're actually going to get your entire software for free. And if you refer even more people than that, then you'll continue to get paid more and more and more money. Okay? So you may be thinking, well, Adam, that sounds great, but I don't want to talk to my friends or family members. And if that's you, then that's totally cool. You don't have to. We have business growth systems already set in place. We have amazing Facebook groups. There's several of them. I know Michael and Dante have one. There's Company One. There's a bunch of other groups. But basically, we have these results groups where all you do is you add people to the group. They're going to see thousands of testimonials that are happening. You simply tag them in posts like this when we do presentations like this or demonstrations. They see it, and at the end when they're ready to buy, you just send them your link. And when that happens, you get paid. Okay, so you don't have to sell them. The other thing is we have world-class sales funnels that are built into your back office. If you don't know what a sales funnel is, it's basically a website that's designed to take somebody through a sales process, not just like a generic website. So there'll be presentations that will help you explain the process. Now, people have paid me in the past as much as $10,000 and then a percentage of their company to build sales funnels for them. But when you get started tonight, you're actually going to get 2 of these for free, okay? So also, by the way, if you guys are just like, hey, I'm not interested in referring people, I just wanted to use the software, then that's all good too. You're more than welcome to just do that. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the AI software license, the VIP support, the Forex tax advisor, a business growth system that's a total value of $3,888. Now, I got a question. If all this did was give you a fast but safe vehicle to compound your money over the next year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, would it be worth $3,888? Probably, right? If all this did was finally get rid of money stress so you can stop worrying and you can start living and doing the things that you want to do, would that be worth $3,888? Probably, right? No brainer. And if all this did was pay for your basic monthly expenses so you could quit your job, I mean, would that be worth $3,800? Probably, right? Now you can see what would this actually be worth to you? Your money growing over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. What would that be worth to you? Even if it's only done half of what I've said it could do for countless others, what would that be worth to you? Would it be worth $500 a month? $1,000 a month? $5,000 per month? To some of you guys, could it be worth even more than that? Probably, right? Now, you can probably see at this point why people have paid Quicksilver in the past as much as $50,000 up front and then $3,000 per month for similar services. And you can probably see why, if we were to offer you this tonight for only $3,000, why that would be a really, really good deal, right? In the very near future, we do have a package that we plan on selling for $1,000 plus $290 per month. But because we are launching, we're literally trying to create as many success stories as humanly possible. You can go ahead and you can get started tonight for just $199 and then $145 per month. All you got to do right now is get back with the person that invited you onto this webinar. They're going to send you a link. You click that link. You're going to start creating your account. As soon as your account's created, you're going to get an email. It's going to show you how to walk through the entire setup process, and you can be up and running and making money as quick as tomorrow. Okay? Now, $199 and then $145 per month, which is way less than you make in a few days worth of trading. So at this point in the presentation, guys, you have 2 options. Number 1 is you can do nothing. And you cannot take this leap of faith, which, by the way, this is 100% risk-free. Or the second option is just pony up this tiny investment today compared to all the value that you're going to get in return and just give it a shot. And see, in our company, we have this philosophy that if we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours. Okay? Is that more than fair? Okay. The best part about this is if you don't believe anything that I've said through this presentation with thousands of testimonials, you can try it out for yourself. You can go ahead, you can sign up today, you can try it on a demo account, you can run all the back tests, and if you don't like it for whatever reason, just let us know. Within 7 days, we'll give you all of your money back, no questions asked. Okay? So the real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out, which even if it only does half of what I've claimed on today's training will pay for itself within the first few days of trading. Okay, so here's everything you're going to get. Again, guys, the Benjamin software, the chat room, and the VIP support, the Forex tax advisor, the business growth system, total value of $3,888. And for those of you guys that are action takers, we do have a fast action bonus for those of you guys that get started tonight. When you get started tonight, you're going to get 3 tickets to an event that we're happening that's called AI Global Markets Live. I got to change these tickets, but it's called AI Global Markets Live. If you're to buy these tickets at the door, it's going to cost you $497 each. It's going to be hosted in Miami, Florida on February 15th and 16th. If you're in Europe and you're unable to make it, we can get you the recordings. All we ask is that you pay the tiny supplies cost to help us cover the cost of the event. And we're going to get you 3 of the tickets for free. Okay? So what's going to be happening at the event? Number 1, Quicksilver is going to be there. He's going to be teaching some amazing stuff, how to get max use out of the software, how some people are getting crazy returns with the software. His friend Simon Fralick, who as a multi-billionaire, he owns all the duty-free America shop. If you've ever been to an airport in America, you've probably seen the duty-free shops. He owns all of those. And my friend, Mr. Myron Golden, who wrote the book From the Trash Man to the Cash Man, How Anybody Can Get Rich Starting From Anywhere. He is going to completely blow your mind. Plus, a bunch of the other people in the company. Michael's going to be there. Dante's going to be there. I'm going to be there. It's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to happen on Friday and Saturday in Miami, Florida. So if you're in the cold, escape the cold, come and enjoy some time in Miami. Now, the other cool thing that I got to tell you guys about is at the event, something crazy is going to be happening that he really has never done or told anybody before. But Quicksilver is going to be teaching his #1 trading strategy that he learned on Wall Street. Okay, and I have to tell you the story behind this. It's a really interesting story. Quicksilver, I got to know him starting about 7 months ago, and he kept telling me how he was tripling his account value each month. He would start with like 25 grand. He'd triple it to 75 grand. He kept withdrawing, and he kept doing this over and over again. I didn't really believe him because I was like, no way. Like, people get like 10% return in the stock market, in a year. And you're saying you're tripling your account? No way. But I actually saw him do it 3 months in a row. And after I saw him do it 3 months in a row, I was like, okay, well, how do you actually do this? And I was like, I'm probably not going to be able to learn. I don't know anything about trading. I was playing golf with him one day, me and my buddy, and we're like, Dave, you got to show us. You got to show us. And so he ended up coming over to my buddy's house, and we all sat down there. I was like, Dave, you got to understand, I'm a dummy. I don't know anything about trading. You got to show me how this actually works. And he sat down with me. In a matter of like 45 minutes, he showed me the entire strategy to a complete trading newbie. And I got so excited about it. That night I went home. It was Sunday, and the market had just opened at 5 or 5:30, whatever time it opens. And I started doing these little click trades. He's like, yeah, just sit on your couch and watch the market and do these little click trades. When it hits this, just click, and you'll make $10 here, $20 here, $30 here, $40 there. And so I did it, and I got addicted to it. My very first night of doing this little strategy, I made over $1,300. It's like, holy crap, this is insane. And the next day, I got so excited about it. I stayed up to like 2 a.m. in the morning. I was just doing this. My second day, I made $700. I never traded in my entire life. And so I asked my buddy Hassan, who I think is the only other person that he's actually showed this to, said, Hassan, have you actually had good results with Dave's manual trading strategy? He goes, yes, look, all of the blues are winning trades, as you can see. And basically, you start an account with $250, and you grow it by $200. And he goes, this was just Thursday night. I go, wow. He goes, it works, dude. Someone with $250 can literally change your life. This strategy is no joke, and I don't know shit about trading. # what's a pip. So you guys are going to learn this trading strategy that could literally be priceless to you over the next couple of years of your trading career. I mean, it could be worth thousands of dollars to some of you guys. It could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some of you guys, if you stick to it and get really good at this, could be worth millions of dollars to you over your trading career. Okay? So here's everything that you're going to get. Again, the AI software license. You can get Benjamin or Hamilton, the VIP support to help you set it up. You can get the Forex tax advisor to help you keep the most of the money. You can get the business growth system, so you can get this entire system for free if you'd like to. You're going to get 3 live event tickets, and you're going to get access to Dave's #1 trading strategy. Okay? Again, you can get started for just $199 the first month and then $145 per month. All you need to do right now is you need to make a decision. Okay? You need to make a decision that things are going to change and you're going to do something outside your comfort zone. You just need to get back with the person that invited you onto this call. Ask them for your link. Ask them for their link. When they do it, they're simply going to give you a link. And basically, you're going to walk through the sign-up process. Simple. Put in your name, email, phone number. Then you're going to put in your credit card. And you got 7 days to try it out. Go ahead, try it out. 7 days. There's no risk to it. Go ahead and give it a try. You get so excited about it like I did, like Michael did, and that Dante did, and you start sharing it with other people that you care about. You get 3 people, then you can actually get the entire system for free. Okay? So that is that. I guess I'll go ahead and start answering questions if we do have any questions. Oops. Let's see in the chat box here. All right. So, okay, it looks like Michael's already answered some of the questions. Nicholas says that he earned 2.6% in the first day. Woohoo! Yeah, that's awesome, man. How long do you have to pay the $145 per month? As long as you want to use it, and no longer than that. Okay. Looks like we got people around the world. Yeah, you keep paying it until you have 3 people that you referred, then you get it for free. Nicholas, yes, this software really works. Wow. Yes, it does. Nicholas is paid and on board. Congratulations. If you only have €250 to invest, do it. Get started with Hamilton. Okay? There's no long-term contract. That's a great question. No long-term contract. You can cancel at any time that you want to. Okay? Heather and Michael from the UK. Hey, guys. Why does the market crash sometimes at Monday at the opening? The software does not crash. The market sometimes will jump on Monday when it opens. So I'm not sure if that's what you're asking about, maybe. Cool. If there's no other question, guys, again, what you need to do right now is get back with the person that invited you here. They're going to send you a link. and get started. When you get started, you're going to get everything that you see here. Again, the software license, you can use Benjamin or Hamilton. You're going to get the VIP support. You're going to get the Forex tax advisor. You're going to get the business growth system, 3 live event tickets, and Dave's #1 trading strategy. Okay. How do you send the money to invest? That's a good question. Basically, you're going to set up a brokerage account. There's hundreds of them. We actually have step-by-step instructions on how to do this. You set up a brokerage account. You just wire the money in there. You can wire it, or you can use Bitcoin, whatever you want to do. Bank wires work fine too. And you just wire it in there. It'll be in your account, and then you just attach our software, and the software is going to start trading it. Okay? Any other questions? Is there a trading time frame limit, scalper to swing trading? Yes. Basically, when you get set up, Hamilton will trade on a 5-minute chart, but it'll be in and out of trades literally in the matter of a minute. It's a really, really fast trader. Benjamin, on the other hand, it'll trade on the minute time frame, and it as well is designed to get you out of trades really quickly. However, sometimes they'll be in trades a little bit longer than you would in a Hamilton trade. Is there a plan for Miami? Of course there's a plan for Miami. February 15th and 16th at the Hyatt Regency, okay? Basically what's gonna happen on Friday, we're gonna be doing a full demonstration of our product and our software to everybody. So if you want to invite people there, it's gonna be super cool. That's Friday evening we'll start. Then Saturday, all day Saturday, is going to be a jam-packed day where there's gonna be training about the trading, about the software, about trading in general. There's gonna be some of the top coaches in the world that are going to be there. There's going to be some of the top marketers in the world that are going to be there. It's going to be a ton of fun. And then on Saturday night, we're going to do a cocktail party so everybody can get to know each other and meet and share strategies and whatnot of what's working best. Does Hamilton buy and sell on its own? That's a very good question. It absolutely does. It will buy and sell on its own. You set it up, and it'll start going in and out of the market for you. Is the software Mac compatible? Yes. Basically, the way that it works is we have you set up with a VPS. That's, if you don't know what that is, that's a virtual private server. And basically, it's a computer that runs in the cloud. Okay, you run it in the cloud, and it'll run 24/7. And it's basically like your own little PC running in the cloud. And that's how you set up the software. So that way you don't have to have your laptop open all the time. Great question. Anybody else? Questions? There is no other questions. Again, you can get everything. You get started tonight for just $199, then $145 per month, but you do it risk-free. You're not risking anything tonight when you get started. There's a 7-day money-back guarantee. Our philosophy is if we cannot make you money, then we don't deserve yours. So you'll see it up in 7 days. You should be, as long as you do the setup process, you should be up and getting into it right away. Is it designed to swing trade? No, it is a scalper. It's going to trade a lot quicker. It's not going to trade over, So anyways, Michael, you are welcome. Any other questions, or Michael Manuel, or?
No. Well, I want to thank everyone. Dante, unless you've got, something, I know that we've got people that are actually involved. For the guests, I want to thank you guys. For joining us again. Get back to the person that invited you to the presentation. I know that we've got actually several guests on the presentation. Dante, did you want to open it up for the people that are actually on the team for other questions? I know that we're planning on obviously having a big launch in the UK and doing some great things there. Anything else, Dante, that you want to add to this call? Oh, hold on. Okay, I think Dante is having some issues.
Oh, let's
see if we can unmute him. Are you in control of the mute, or is Dante? Oh, there you go. There he is.
Hey, yeah, what's going on, guys? But yeah, I'm pretty much all good, man. Thank you so much for hopping on, Adam, and definitely gonna need those slides as well. But I appreciate everybody getting on the call and hearing this good value. We're going to have a call with everybody in a couple of days to go over everything. But appreciate your help out, Adam. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting on.
No worries. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Adam. We appreciate what you do. And guys, again, for our guests, let's get started. We're excited to work with you. And for our team members, let's get out and spread the word all over the world. We are doing great things. So have a great rest of the day, guys. Thanks again, Adam.
Bye, everybody.